Most people assume that walking more is the best way to stay healthy after the age of 70. But what if I told you that many doctors are now cautioning seniors about relying on walking alone? Walking is excellent for keeping your body moving, but if it's your main or only form of exercise, you may be unintentionally speeding up aging instead of slowing it down. As you get older, your body requires more than simple steps to stay strong, protect your joints, and maintain proper balance. Depending entirely on walking while skipping other essential types of movement can contribute to muscle loss, joint discomfort, and even increase the likelihood of falling. This is why experts now recommend that once you reach 70 and beyond, you shift your focus away from walking as your primary activity and give attention to 5 specific areas instead. These are the true keys to maintaining strength, mobility, independence, and long-term health. In this video, we're going to explore each of these 5 priorities so you can understand exactly what your body needs, beyond walking, to stay capable and energized. These simple adjustments can support your joints, improve how you move, and potentially extend your life. Be sure to watch all the way until the end, because the final point is something very few people ever talk about, yet it has a major influence on longevity. And before we dive in, make sure you're subscribed and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future health-related videos. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If it wasn't for you, type 0 so I can keep improving the content. Now let's begin. Children 1, strength training to maintain muscle mass. Walking is a helpful activity for general mobility, but when it becomes your only form of exercise, you may unknowingly set yourself up for muscle deterioration. After 70, sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, becomes one of the biggest obstacles to staying independent. The problem is simple. Walking doesn't build real strength. It mostly uses the lower body, and even then, the resistance is too light to stimulate muscle growth. This is why doctors increasingly stress that strength training should be a top priority as you age. It is one of the few practices proven to slow down or reverse muscle loss, improve balance, and lower the risk of injuries or falls. If you can still carry heavy shopping bags, get up from a chair without needing your hands, or twist open a tight jar without strain, that's a great sign your strength is holding up. But if you've noticed those tasks becoming harder, it's likely your muscles are weakening, even if you've been walking daily. And the truth is simple. If you don't actively work to keep your strength, your body will gradually take it away. This is exactly what happened to Robert, a 74-year-old who believed his daily walks were enough. Over time, he realized lifting a box that used to feel light was suddenly a challenge. Even standing from the sofa became harder. He assumed it was just normal aging, but his doctor explained that muscle loss accelerates when your muscles aren't being challenged. So Robert began adding light strength exercises, resistance bands, bodyweight squats, and small dumbbells. In just a few months, he felt stronger, more stable, and more energized. Strength training doesn't mean going to a gym or lifting heavy weights. It can be as simple as using bands, performing bodyweight exercises like counter push-ups or chair squats, or lifting household items. The key is progressive resistance, giving your muscles just enough challenge to stimulate strength, and the benefits go far beyond physical strength. Research shows that maintaining muscle is connected to a longer lifespan, improved brain function, and better mobility. If you want to test your current strength level, try this. Sit in a chair and stand up without using your hands. If it's easy, great. If not, it's a signal to begin strengthening your muscles. The best part? It's never too late to start. Strength training can rebuild lost muscle, improve balance, and help you remain independent for years. If you've been relying only on walking, consider this your reminder. Muscle is one of the most important factors in healthy aging. If you're still with us and finding value in this video, comment 1 below. Now let's continue. 2. Balance and stability. Exercises to prevent falls. Walking keeps you moving, but it doesn't automatically improve your balance. Many people don't realize this until they experience a scare. After 70, preventing falls becomes one of the most crucial parts of staying healthy. Falls are a major cause of injury among older adults, and many of them occur not because of weak legs, but because of poor balance. Balance doesn't stay sharp on its own. It declines slowly unless you actively train it. Walking doesn't challenge the stabilizing muscles in your ankles, feet, and core the way balance-specific exercise does. When these muscles weaken, even a small misstep can cause a fall that may take months or even years to fully recover from. Think back to a recent moment when you tried standing on one foot to put on a sock or reached overhead to grab something. Did you wobble or need support? Many people don't notice their balance slipping until they have a near fall that leaves them shaken. That's exactly what happened to Edward, who was 76. Although he walked regularly, one small misstep off a curb caused him to nearly fall. He caught himself, but the incident made him aware of how unsteady he'd become. His doctor recommended simple balance exercises like single leg stands, gentle weight shifts, and controlled foot-to-heel walking. Within weeks, Edward felt noticeably steadier. Balance training doesn't need equipment. Simple exercises such as standing on one leg, heel-to-toe walking, or slow weight shifting can dramatically improve stability. Better balance also improves posture, coordination, and reflexes. To check your balance, try standing near a counter and lifting one foot for 10 seconds. If it's difficult, your balance needs attention. Don't wait until after a fall to strengthen it. Start now. Walking is good, but balance keeps you safe. If you've relied only on steps for exercise, it's time to add balance work. 3. Flexibility and mobility. Work to keep joints healthy. Walking may keep you moving, but it does very little for flexibility, and this becomes extremely important after 70. With age, joints naturally stiffen, your range of motion decreases, and movements that used to feel effortless begin to feel tight or restricted. If turning your head feels stiff or bending to tie your shoes takes more effort, that's a sign your flexibility is fading. And when mobility declines, your independence can decline with it. Many people don't realize how crucial mobility is until they begin losing it. Walking doesn't stretch your muscles through their full range, and it doesn't challenge the joints in the ways necessary to keep them functioning properly. This is why medical professionals emphasize adding flexibility and mobility exercises after age 70. These movements help keep your muscles loose, your joints lubricated, and your body moving freely. Take Walter, age 78. Despite walking every day, he noticed getting out of bed felt stiff and reaching for items required extra effort. His doctor explained that it wasn't just aging. His joints weren't being used through their full range. After adding gentle mobility movements, stretches, and rotational exercises, Walter felt looser, more comfortable, and even more upright. Flexibility doesn't just mean touching your toes. Controlled joint movements, dynamic stretching, and slow rotations all make a big difference. Neck rotations, shoulder circles, knee-to-chest stretches, and ankle circles are simple but powerful. Better flexibility leads to fewer aches, improved posture, smoother movement, and even fewer falls. To test your flexibility, slowly turn your head left and right. If it feels tight, it's time to work on mobility. Walking is good, but it's not enough. Flexibility keeps your movements young. 4. Core strength and posture. Training to support your spine. Walking may keep your legs active, but it does very little for your core muscles or your posture, and these become critically important after 70. A strong core isn't about having visible abs. It's about maintaining stability, preventing back discomfort, and keeping your spine aligned. When your core weakens, everyday activities can become more difficult. You may notice lower back tightness, a tendency to lean forward when you walk, or difficulty standing upright for long periods. These are signs that the muscles supporting your spine aren't doing their job well enough. Poor posture also increases strain on your joints and raises the risk of losing your balance. Many people don't realize how essential posture is until pain or instability starts showing up. Walking does not activate the deep stabilizing muscles in your abdomen and lower back, which is why healthcare professionals emphasize the importance of core and posture exercises as you age. Harold, a 75-year-old who walked daily, began noticing his shoulders rounding forward and his back feeling stiff. Even though he wasn't inactive, his doctor explained that weak postural muscles were placing extra pressure on his spine. Harold started incorporating simple core-engaging activities like pelvic tilts, posture resets against a wall, and gentle abdominal bracing. Within weeks, he felt less strain, stood taller, and even noticed clearer breathing. You don't need a gym or equipment to work on your core. Standing tall against a wall, engaging your lower abdominal muscles while sitting, or slowly rotating your torso in a controlled way can activate the muscles that keep you stable and upright. A stronger core does more than support your posture. It improves balance, reduces joint stress, and even helps with digestion since your abdominal muscles help support your internal organs. To test your posture, stand with your back, shoulders, and head against a wall. If it feels difficult or unnatural, your postural muscles may need reinforcement. Strengthening your core now can prevent discomfort, improve your alignment, and help you stay active and confident. If you've been relying solely on walking, it's time to strengthen the muscles that keep your body upright and balanced. 5. Joint protection and low-impact movement to reduce strain. Though walking is beneficial, relying on it as your only activity can start putting excess pressure on your joints, especially after age 70. As the years pass, cartilage naturally wears down, joint lubrication decreases, and your body absorbs impact less efficiently. This is why many older adults begin to feel stiff knees, sore hips, or discomfort in their feet, even if they've been active their whole lives. The issue isn't that walking is bad. The problem is that walking alone doesn't provide the joint support your body needs. Many people assume joint discomfort is simply part of aging, when in reality, stiffness occurs faster when you aren't strengthening the muscles that protect your joints. The repetitive nature of walking step after step on the same surfaces can sometimes worsen joint stress, especially if the supporting muscles are weak. Because of this, many doctors now recommend reducing long or intense walks and replacing some of that activity with low-impact movements that cushion your joints while still keeping you active. Think about the last time you completed a long walk. Did you feel refreshed, or did your knees or hips feel achy afterward? If discomfort follows your walks, your joints are telling you they need more support. That's what happened to Raymond, age 77. Despite walking every day, his knees became stiff and his lower back began to hurt. His doctor explained that the repetitive impact from walking was wearing down his joints faster because he wasn't strengthening the surrounding muscles. Raymond switched to low-impact exercises like swimming, cycling, and mobility routines. Within a few weeks, the discomfort eased significantly, and he could stay active without pain. Joint-friendly movements include activities such as Tai Chi, gentle water exercises, stationary cycling, and simple chair-based stretches. These improve blood flow, increase lubrication inside the joints, and strengthen the muscles that support them. The benefits extend far beyond reduced pain. When you protect your joints now, you preserve mobility, reduce stiffness, and maintain comfort in your daily movements. If you want to assess your joint health, sit in a chair and slowly stand without using your hands. Pay attention to how your knees and hips feel. Do they move smoothly, or is there tightness or strain? Any discomfort means your joints need more support, and low-impact exercise can make a major difference. Healthy joints are essential for long-term mobility and independence. If walking is your only exercise, now is the time to broaden your approach. Final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to think about these 5 key priorities. If walking has been your primary form of exercise, you may not have realized how much more your body needs to stay strong and function at its best. After 70, the focus should shift toward preserving muscle, enhancing balance, increasing flexibility, strengthening your core, and reducing joint stress. These are the true foundations of staying active and independent as you age. Many people assume aging means slowing down, but your body is still capable of improvement at any stage of life. Whether you need to build strength, improve balance, or protect your joints, small steps can lead to remarkable improvements in how you move and how you feel. The important thing is to begin now. Declines in strength, balance, and mobility happen gradually, and that means you have the power to slow them down or even reverse them. Which of these 5 areas do you feel you need to focus on first? Have you noticed any changes in your mobility, posture, or balance? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Hearing from you is motivating, and your experiences can encourage others as well. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support allows us to continue creating content that educates and inspires. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.